Hey there, and thanks for watching this video on the Success Culture Program. My name is Dr. Michelle Reyes. I am a professor of cultural engagement at Wheaton College, the award-winning author of the book Becoming All Things: How Small Changes Lead to Lasting Connections Across Cultures, and the founder of the Success Culture Program. And it's my goal that with this video to show you what's truly possible when you're able to proudly thrive in your cross-cultural context. Now, I'm super excited to be launching a new 6-month cohort of my Success Culture program this month, and I'm looking for a few passionate cross-cultural leaders to mentor and really work closely with. I want to help you stop feeling like you don't belong so that you can really start leading the way that you were meant to as quickly as possible. Now, I've been working closely with a few cross-cultural leaders, including international workers, pastors, and executive directors, and I've been so happy with the results that I'm looking to do it all over again this month. And here's what we're going to cover. First, I'll teach you my complete success culture system. This is how you can really find your unique place in the world, forge that path to resilience and abundance, and actually enjoy the life that you're living. I'll teach you all of my best strategies that I've perfected over the past 10 plus years as a culture coach, professor, and award-winning author that have helped hundreds of leaders of different cultures all around the world confidently and successfully lead in their context. Success Culture Program is how I've helped leaders stop feeling alone and frustrated because they don't know how to be themselves in a new cultural environment, whether that's domestically or abroad. And this is a unique system that I've built up throughout my career, and I truly have a corner on the market. There's no one else teaching you what I'm going to teach you. My Success Culture Program is the way to confidently start showing up each day in the cross-cultural spaces where you lead while feeling connected and appreciated. Now, this isn't your average leadership program. Meet my client, Jessie. She leads a diverse team on a college campus, and she went from feeling like a nobody and a blank slate to having a clear and confident sense of who she was created to be, finding the cultural healing she needed from past pains and wounds, and really becoming able to identify her passion and energy for external cross-cultural work so she could lead the way she's meant to. Another one of my clients, Oscar, lives in a South American country, and he went from feeling frustrated that he couldn't express himself authentically without making things awkward or offending people, to finally becoming confident in his own skin and story, knowing exactly what to say and do in any given cross-cultural scenario, and having people praise him for the way he was living and leading his life. And my other client, Andrea, she lives in Thailand, and she went from culturally adapting with locals while still inwardly kind of hating the process to finding a way to effectively engage that still allowed her to show up as her most authentic version of herself every single day. And that's a really great feeling. Second, I'll work closely with you to grow your cultural confidence and abilities. I'm going to personally mentor you on the most important things you need to know to enjoy life and lead well in your cross-cultural context, while still staying true to your core identity. This is a high-touch coaching relationship where you have 24/7 access to me, and you get to work with me to meet your goals. Now, I've coached over 500 leaders around the world for 15 plus years, and not only that, but I have lived cross-culturally my whole life as an Indian American woman, both domestically and abroad, growing up in Minnesota, living in Scotland and Germany, spending time in India and Australia and beyond. And you're going to get all of my knowledge and expertise. You're going to be able to brain dump with me, and I'll be able to offer customized solutions in real time to your needs. You'll also learn and grow alongside a small, close-knit community of leaders so you can be encouraged and inspired with how other folks are learning to proudly thrive in their contexts. Really, you have me as a one-on-one culture coach within this program. And this is the most effective and simple system that I've ever seen for becoming 100% confident in who you are, leaning into your cultural strengths, and showing up as your best cultural self every single day. And I work side by side with you to make sure everything is fully personalized to you. Now, this will work even if you have a limited knowledge of other cultures. Brenna was brand new to conversations on cultural differences when she came to me and literally told me I don't know what I don't know. She'd even been accused of being culturally insensitive. But within just a few weeks of us working together, she was able to stop doubting her abilities and start building cultural trust and connections with her team. Now, you have my full support on every single cross-cultural strategy you develop within this program. I'm going to help you map out your vision, values, lifestyle, best practices, and responses for your specific context so that you can start proudly thriving where you live and lead. And when you can succeed with culture, you can work with anyone, anywhere around the world. You'll be able to live and lead from a place of healing and deep cultural awareness that empowers you to engage cross-culturally with holistic embodiment. And I want to ask you, what would you be able to accomplish as this version of yourself? Imagine that for a second. What would change for you? So here's how it works. Within the Success Culture program, you're first going to learn how to embody your core cultural values so you can proudly express yourself culturally. You're going to map out a path for cultural healing so you can close the door on old wounds and live with a high level of resilience and adaptability. You're going to develop cultural strategies so your interactions can become less awkward and more seamless, and you can really take control over the way you live and lead in your context. And then finally, you're going to create tangible resources for you to use for training and implementation purposes where you work. I'm going to be customizing this entire system to you, your goals, and your unique needs. So if you are in this program, I want to make sure that you have an extra 2 to 4 hours per week to dedicate to this. But for now, I just need to know if you want to take the leap for yourself, and I'll give you all the details for next steps, including the investment. And I'd love to work with you on proudly thriving in your cross-cultural context. So if you're in, just send me a message on Instagram or email that says I'm in, and I'll take things from there.